Once upon a time, in a hot and dry land, there lived a group of crocodiles. These crocodiles were big and strong, with powerful jaws and sharp teeth. They were feared by all the animals who lived around them, and no one dared to get too close. But the crocodiles were not happy. They were always hot and thirsty, and they had to travel long distances to find water. They would lie in the shade and wait for rain, but it never came often enough. The crocodiles knew they needed to find a solution, or they would die of thirst. One day, the crocodiles decided to hold a meeting. They talked about their problem and tried to come up with a solution. One crocodile suggested they should dig a well, but that would take too long and it might not be deep enough. Another suggested they should ask the other animals for help, but they knew the other animals were afraid of them and would not help. Suddenly, a wise old turtle appeared. The crocodiles were surprised to see the turtle, as they had never talked to one before. The turtle listened to them and then said, "You should live in the water." The crocodiles were puzzled. "Live in the water?" they asked. "But we're not fish. How could we live in the water?" The turtle explained that living in the water would solve all their problems. They would never be thirsty again, and they could catch fish for food. They could also hide from their enemies in the water and protect their babies from harm. The crocodiles were intrigued by the turtle's idea, and they decided to try it. For many days they searched for a lake until one day they found one. They began to spend more and more time in the water, and they found that the turtle was right. Living in the water was much better than living on land. They could swim and dive and play, and they were never thirsty or too hot. They learned from the wise old turtle that living in the water was the best way to stay cool, hydrated, and safe.